Hey guys, thanks for taking the time to watch my quick video. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about a big launch that's happening called 10 million visitors, and it's brought to you by Brad Gosse and Anthony Aries. Now I was looking at this product, I've been in touch with the guys and I've been reading up about it, and I thought I'd just give you a little bit more information about it because it's something that I haven't really seen before, and I think it's something that a lot of you could benefit from. So basically what the guys are doing is they're selling visitors. Now they're selling up to 10 million visitors, so you can get ad impressions and send them to your offers, test your offers, send them to a squeeze page, send them to a blog, send them to a website, send them wherever you want. So this seems like a pretty nifty thing. It's not something you see every day on the forum. Now Brad Goss, everybody knows him, he's a traffic maverick, and Anthony Aries is probably one of the most foremost product creators on the forum and online in general. Now, not too long ago, they brought us the cold Traffic Blackbook, which kind of taught us a little bit more about where to buy traffic, what kind of traffic can you get, how much, which is the best traffic to test your products with, to test your squeeze pages with. Because really what the guys kind of say is people that don't know what they're doing, they end up either wasting time with free traffic, and it takes them a very, very long time to get where they want to go, whereas they can test and they can use paid traffic as an unending source of just to funnel people into their funnel. Because as they show you, if you can turn a dollar into $1.50, you can scale your business very quickly and make a lot of money very fast. So I just want to scroll down through the sales page that I have here, and just kind of tell you what you could be getting if you take a look at this product. So basically Brad is well known for he ran a lot of websites, a lot of porn websites, and he was ranking at the very top of Google, which was sucking in around 200,000 daily visitors. Now, as good as this was, he came unstuck when he got the Google slap. Now, I'm sure we've all been slapped at some stage or another by Google, and basically what this did was it killed a lot of his traffic, and thus it would kill a lot of his income, because the more traffic you have, the more money you can make. So he started getting into paid traffic, and he started testing and testing and testing, spending a lot of his own money in the process. Now, because of the way he tests, he gets an awful lot of data, and eventually he came up with a system and traffic sources that work. And that's kind of how he's led on to create a lot of these great traffic programs, and how we've kind of come to here today looking at 10 million visitors and how you can get your own spot with these visitors. And as you know, with paid traffic, there's a lot of things that can go your way, a lot of things that you might have problems with. Your ads may get rejected, they may not get displayed, you may go back to SEO, which will take forever, social media may not convert, traffic could be expensive. So he discovered something. He discovered that people were buying traffic, but he found traffic that he could buy at a certain price and turn around very quickly and get a profit from. So as we just scroll down, you can get a lot of stats here and all the different kind of ads that you can get. So as he continued on, he spent more and more money, and this is what he found out: the best form of paid traffic that converted the best and that brought the biggest return were offer walls, which are basically like popovers, pop unders, and instead of just hitting somebody with one ad, like you might see, I know I get hit with Mac Keeper a lot because I'm on a Mac. You hit them with an offer wall so people can see many different offers, and they can click through to the one which is more relevant to them. Now, as he says here, after an eternity of spinning his wheels, he was now in a position to scale his business again, because he could turn a dollar into $1.50. He found a traffic source with over 20 million daily pop unders, and all of a sudden he was away with it. So you can see some traffic stats here, and he also has an awful lot of demographics about the actual traffic source that he's after getting. So he knows that 69% of them are males between 16 and 44 with an income over 100,000, no kids, 82% own a smartphone, 62% a tablet, 74% buy online frequently. Now from these kind of stats, you can get a lot of data, and it will help you know which offers will convert the best. So this is some of the things he found out. These people like cars, gadgets, girls, software, apps, and they want to be healthy, rich, secure, debt-free, great in bed, attractive, and so on and so forth. So it doesn't take a genius to work out that there are people here with money, they're interested in certain topics. If you can put an offer in front of them and you can get in front of enough of people, you will convert. Now 10 million visitors, to have an offer in front of up to 10 million visitors, it is kind of crazy. So if you can put your offer out there the right way, you have a great chance of being successful. So some of the offers that you could promote to this sort of an audience would be a business opportunity, software, dating, relationship advice, mobile offers, seduction, financial planning, and so on and so on and so on. There's kind of an endless amount really. So as you can really see, he's done his stuff. There's an awful lot of traffic to be had, and the cost of this traffic that he's selling, it really is pennies on the dollar. If you look, W or WebMD would sell 10 million impressions for $500,000. ABC for a little bit less, 450. Hulu 350. Pornhub is a lot cheaper at 6.8. And even Facebook ads, to get 10 million impressions on Facebook could cost you $1,400. That just really isn't, you know, not everybody can afford to spend thousands and thousands on impressions. There has to be a more affordable way. Well, now there is, because Brad Gosse and Anthony Ayres are showing you the way. 10 million visitors is like a group traffic co-op. You're all buying the traffic together, all your offers are randomly displayed, and you can all get a massive slice of these visitors. So this is just kind of like a general look at how it could all look when everything comes together. But how does this work? Because I know this can kind of sound a bit confusing. Will you just provide the guys with a banner? You can get these made up with Fiverr. You can make them yourself in a free program called GIMP. Preview your ad, make sure everything's okay, and the traffic will be turned on in between 2 to 4 weeks. Then sit back, hopefully you've installed some analytics. All this kind of stuff is very easy, and just see what kind of stats you get on your offers, how much traffic you get, what converts, and how much money you can make from it. It'd be really interesting to test this out, because as we said, it can be so expensive to get going on paid traffic. But if you can have somebody to guide you through it, sell you some secure traffic, sell you a spot on an offer wall, you can really test stuff out, and who knows where it could lead. You could become really, really good at paid traffic, and your shit could convert like gangbusters. So this is kind of like what the banners will look like. It's all really clear, really nice, and the different kind of offers available. So they're selling spots on this for only $100. So that really, like, I know $100 is a lot of money in today's day and age, but if we quickly scroll back up to how much this would cost you if you went about it yourself, you'd be talking 10 million impressions from Facebook, $1,400, all the way up to WebMD, 500,000. So you can get it all for just $100 today. Now bear in mind, with this traffic source, you can buy your banner space, you can sublet it the space, you could subsell the space. So you could sell this space to somebody else. You could charge them $200, you could charge them whatever you like, but you can get in for just $100. So how much are 10 million impressions? I thought this was a pretty good stat. It's actually 549 sold out nights in Madison Square Gardens. That just gives you a real world example of just how many people you could be exposing your offers and your websites to. It really is quite astonishing. So down at the end here of the page, they have all your questions answered. How soon can you see your ad? Can you resell the banner space? Of course you can. You can redirect the URL to wherever you like. Where does the traffic come from? And he kind of goes into where he's getting all the traffic. And the traffic source is mixed, so it's from the US, the UK, and the Canadians. So you kind of know where the traffic is coming from. Now, how long will the ad run for? This is important. Between 60 and 90 days to deliver all the traffic to the offer wall. Okay, so 10 million visitors hitting that wall, between 2 and 3 months it'll take for all that to run through. What are you allowed to advertise? Basically anything that's legal. So if you're doing any shady dealings, maybe keep away from it. But as long as you're staying within the law, it's okay. And again, between 2 to 4 weeks to get everything up and running. Now, there's various other information on the sales page, but I think I'll leave it there. I think I've given you a good overview of what you can expect from these guys. They are, as I said, traffic mavericks. They're really well-known guys. They know what they're doing, and their shit always converts. It always goes well on the forum, and they've got thousands and thousands of customers that back this up. So if it's something you're interested in, if you want to check out paid traffic, it really is a very low entry fee. So I'd advise you, if it's something you're interested in, click the link below this video and check it out, and come back to the video and let me know how your traffic is going, how you're converting, um, how much traffic you're getting, and your results with it. I'd be interested in seeing how you're going, because I'm waiting for this to come out myself, because I got some offers and I know this is going to suit, and I'm going to try and blow it up with a lot of this traffic. So I leave it there, guys. If you like it, click the link below this video. I'd appreciate it, and all the best with your traffic endeavors. I'll leave it there, and I'll talk to you soon.